Welcome back to Seen It Before, where we're...
Well, you weren't even ready.
I don't even... What do I say? Fuck, I had the script here.
I hope this is staying in. This is episode 4, everybody, and he still hasn't remembered.
Every fucking time. Welcome back to Seen It Before, where we're probably going to say something stupid about your favorite movie because we've seen it all before. I'm Danny.
I'm Dan, and I'm not a dumbass and can actually...
Listen, I'm better with scripts, okay?
Anyway, speaking of scripted, this movie I don't think is very scripted. So
it's for sure very improv. Yeah.
So, we are watching the Lonely Island movie, Popstar, Never Stopping. Came out in 2016. I love this movie. I thought I saw this in high school, or apparently not, because I graduated in 2014 from high school.
No, this came out in like 2016. I think.
And I feel like I distinctly remember seeing this movie in high school, but I guess not.
Well, you might have seen Justin Bieber Never Say Never, because that's what it's a ripoff of.
Did you just... No.
I don't know. You might have. I don't know what you do in your spare time.
Not bad. No, I think what it was is I probably saw it with high school friends.
Oh, yeah.
When I came back from, like, break or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I used to do for, I think it was It.
Yeah.
I graduated in 2016, and I think we saw It. No, I saw It for another podcast, actually. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're not watching It. Either version, the TV movie or the two of those. Anyway, we are watching this movie. And, I don't have too much else to really say besides it's a Lonely Island mockumentary movie.
Yes. It's very interesting.
It's so funny.
Yeah. So, you saw this coming because, they had I'm on a boat, Jack Sparrow, I jizzed in my pants. What else?
I just had sex.
Yeah, I just had sex, yeah. Yeah. Was that with Akon, right?
Yeah.
What's he been up to lately?
I think they had some stuff with, what's-his-face in it as well. Who's in the movie? The singer, Michael Bolton. I think they had a song with him, too.
Yeah, Jack Sparrow.
Besides that one. I thought they had two songs.
I just know the one where they're like talking about like getting drunk and like partying and stuff, and then he's just like literally like full on cosplaying as Jack Sparrow. It's like, we are Jack Sparrow.
Oh wait, no, it's in the movie. It's the other song.
Yeah,
I'm stupid. All right.
Well, I guess we'll get to it.
Let's just get to it.
All right, we're back. We just watched Popstar, Never Stopping, and we are not stopping.
Yeah, let's see if we have some incredible thoughts.
I see what you did there.
It's not like I just said that before we got.
Yeah, authenticity for the fans.
Yeah. All right, so where do we want to start? Do we want to start with all the cameos? Do we want to start with the music? Do we want to start with the movie itself, how it was structure-wise? What do we want to do here?
I don't know. I just want to say, ever since I was born, I was dope.
Yeah.
Great opening line.
Yeah, it's great. Some other great lines. Oh, jeez. Oh, we're like a tricycle, but take away a wheel. What do you got? A bicycle. Don't use that.
Dude, jokes in this movie fucking nailed it. Like everything was great, except for one joke.
Okay.
And it's the whole catchphrase song thing. It felt really chuggy to me.
Yeah. I just licked the mic.
Yeah.
No, it was definitely a little cheesy. And
it just felt like, like cringy, kind of like millennial humor, like kind of how
that's this whole movie. This whole movie is millennial humor.
But it's good. It's good. It's good humor though. Yeah. But like the catchphrase one was the only one I did was just like, it's a little awkward. I don't really want to watch this. But
okay, so do we want? Okay, you know what? Since you're saying that whole thing right there about the catchphrase thing, do we want to introduce our new segment here with this?
Okay. Movie? Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so we've been mulling this around for like as of recording, a week now. And it's like, what's a new segment we can do? And besides Structure 101, which we've already done once, I believe, on this new podcast.
Yes.
We're going to do this new segment called Cut It, where we either decide to cut something from the movie, cut a scene from the movie, or I guess edit a scene in a different way. And we get to choose one thing each, I guess, from the movie.
Yeah.
So, Danny, I guess yours was...
Mine was I want to cut the catchphrase verse. That was kind of stupid.
Yeah, it was kind of stupid.
It was a bad joke. And then like you can change like the ending, because the whole argument between Lawrence and Connor is the catchphrase verse. You could just change that to something else. So it's really fixable. But yeah, I just didn't really like that joke.
Yeah, I agree. I think The thing I would cut is his whole proposal scene. Yeah, we get the seal thing, but like it's just
it's kind of
it was like a whole thing with like proposals and like getting videotaped for celebrities. That was a whole thing. Even today, that's still somewhat a thing, I guess. But it's like you don't really need it, but I get it. You need it for the escalating points of the movie and keeping rolling downhill for Connor for real. So
for real,
like yeah, I don't know. I just didn't. I liked it, but it's like, or just him getting attacked by the wolf at the end too. It's like, what the fuck? Like,
how do you think I got these scars? Wolves, fucking wolves, dude. I love this movie. What's your favorite bit? In the entire movie, like what's like your favorite like comedy scene?
That's a good one. Probably It's Tucked. Honestly,
It's Tucked.
It's Tucked, man.
But like, where was it though?
Dude, Chris Redd stole the show in this movie. He's so funny.
That's his name?
Yeah, his name is Chris Redd.
Is he on SNL?
I don't know if he was.
I feel like I've seen him before.
Yeah, he's been.
I don't know what else
he's been in some other things, but yeah, he's the one that played
fake Tyler the Creator.
Hunter.
Hunter the Hungry.
Yeah, so yeah, he was SNL.
Yeah,
he was also in Joker apparently, but okay,
he's in Joker.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, he was 2017 to this year. He was actually on SNL. So yeah, he's been on and off for SNL.
So yeah, I mean, well, he's someone I kind of want to look out for because like he's like. Yeah, this was the only redeemable SNL cast member that I like.
Yeah, this movie was before SNL. He was on SNL too.
So okay. So
like 2017 was when he was on SNL.
Oh,
this is 2016. Okay. This movie came out. So I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Maybe we see him in some new things later.
Yeah.
Mine is The Bees. It's like, did you get that on camera where they fucking fight it off with a flamethrower? I just thought it was just so dumb and stupid, but I just loved it.
Oh my god! What about fucking Bill Hader's big part of the movie?
The flatliners thing?
I flatline once a week. It's like, what
I like to have a flat or F-line sesh once a week, you know?
Yeah, he's literally killing himself once a week, and then he brought back to life. Oh, did I shit myself? Not this time.
Yeah. Yeah, well, did you see the remake of that movie?
No, I never even saw Flatliners, so
it's so bad. The first one is directed by Joel Schumacher, so it's only as good as it possibly can be. Okay, because it's Joel Schumacher. Mm-hmm. Because, he's the guy who did the Batman sequels, the Batman Forever and Batman and Robin.
Oh,
yeah. So to have a remake of Flatliners, I think Diego Luna Elliot Page when he was known as Ellen Page.
Yeah.
Right. And what the fuck?
Excuse me. that was a pierogi burp right there.
Yeah, we had pierogies in the middle of the movie.
Hell yeah.
It was awesome.
Hell yeah, we did.
What's your favorite song? Again, the movie.
Yeah, okay, so I literally just wrote this down. This is my last note. So my favorite song is probably, honestly, Incredible Thoughts. I love that song.
Okay.
But also, Fuck Bin Laden is way up there.
Yeah, Fuck Bin Laden's my favorite.
Fuck Bin Laden.
Dude, it's so fucking, like me and Sepp would unironically listen to that song just because it's a good song.
It is a good song. And so is Incredible Thoughts. That one's pretty good too.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one outside of the movie, but what's another one? Mona Lisa. Humble's actually really good too.
Humble is really good.
Just Adam Levine's part.
Yeah, I just looked up the soundtrack for this too. So Equal Rights. Yikes.
Oh god. Well, okay, so I want to talk about Equal Rights. So that is clearly the Macklemore song.
Yeah.
There's I Can't Change.
Oh yeah.
It's so preachy and it's like the virtue signal song, and I love that they included that because this is right before Hollywood got really bad with that kind of stuff. So I'm glad that they're able to joke about it.
Yeah. And so another one, I wish they had the full version of Things in My Jeep in the movie because that actually features Linkin Park on it too.
Really?
Yes, the original version of the song does, but they only have a snippet of it in the movie. They probably couldn't get them to film something for the movie.
Yeah, probably.
So,
actually, when did Chester Bennington die?
28/17.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah,
because this movie came. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I love Nas in it. It was just like I couldn't relate to the song because he had different things in his Jeep than I did. Like,
Oh
what the fuck?
Oh my god. Yeah, those are some good. Those are some of the good ones. I mean, this movie doesn't really have a lot of substance to it besides like Fall from Grace.
Actually, I will argue it does.
Oh?
I think. Okay, so it tells it. Okay, it's hard to explain. The generic story of like Connor's rise and fall. That's like very generic to like the music autobiography or biography or whatever.
Yeah.
But this is a little slightly different because I think it might be a real story.
Okay.
Because as we know, the 3 Lonely Island members are in this movie, and obviously Andy Samberg became the star.
Yeah.
So I think there's a little bit of like tension between Akiva Schaffer, Jorma Taccone, and
or there
and Andy
was.
Samberg.
Yeah.
There was, yeah. They're clearly good now, but I can see that because they grew up. I think they grew up together, and I think Andy Samberg obviously became an SNL like alumni and like
he was on SNL for forever.
Yeah, he became like the star, the guy, and so I can see that this might be like a real story between like Akiva Schaffer,
loosely based. Yeah,
loosely based.
It takes inspiration from real life.
Yeah, so it's like I wonder how it would have been because I know Jorma Taccone. Is it Taccone or Taccone?
I don't know.
He directed this movie.
Yes,
or I think they both directed
both
this
did.
movie. Yeah. So that interesting.
Very.
So I wonder how it was to like direct and write this movie between them because like
they had a lot of insight and things. If this was loosely based on real life, like they could easily take from at least the real parts of the movie and take from those experiences and make it better in what it was for this movie, which is totally underrated, by the way.
Yeah,
it was way underrated. I love it
because it's such a. I don't want to call it genius because it's like it plays around in the kind of like dumb shit kiddie pool,
Yeah.
But like but you have clear parallels. Like the Style Boys are like just a dumber version of the Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
And Mariah Carey's in it. She's like, I'm the most humble person I
know.
think of. So they play around with like making fun of celebrities and like. But very valid points, and like, but at the same time, they make you like care about like this really small story that's going on with Connor. But like, I watched Straight Outta Compton yesterday, actually, just kind of coincidence, and a lot of the beats are exactly the same. They have the rise, they have the kind of like they kind of break apart, or we kind of come in at kind of like halfway through where Straight Outta Compton because we didn't see them form. But
I mean, you can say the same thing about Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, it's Rocket Man's a little different. But what's another one? Does Spinal Tap do anything like that?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
I forgot Spinal Tap. This is kind of like a successor to Spinal Tap.
In a way, okay.
But I think the most clear parody is that it's Justin Bieber's Never Say Never.
Never Say Never.
I want to say Never Stop, Never Stop.
Yeah, I know, because that's the more famous one. Actually, probably isn't, honestly.
Well, to teenage girls, probably not, but this is the one I remember.
Well, those teenage girls are now full-grown adults.
It's Sepp, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, she listened to his entire first album, like, on repeat when it first came out.
Oh, good God.
For, like, months.
So she had Bieber fever, you
Oh,
could
yeah.
say?
Oh, yeah. And, yeah, it went from... She had all the generic, like phases of like boy bands. Like she was really into Five Sauce. She was really into One Direction. Yes, I call it Five Sauce because she does. She's really into Hosier now, and who else?
Oh, it's Hosier.
Hosier. I think it's Hosier. I don't know
either.
Because I thought it was kind of like French or something.
It could be, but it might just be Hosier. I don't know.
Yeah. But now she's really into not BT. Well, she likes a few songs from BTS, but now she's like really into this Korean pop band called Twice. It's like a girl band or girl group. So she's kind of following the trends,
Yes, she's a trender. Trendy.
She's a trending person, but she's not trending.
She's on trend.
She's on the trend.
You know what? I'm gonna try to stop. Because I can't even my brain is like going 20 miles an hour right now, and that's fast for my brain. 20,
that's just like crawling down the road. Like,
all right. Well, let's go on to some of the interviews and some of the cameos we saw in this movie. So we already mentioned a few of them, like Bill Hader, Mariah Carey.
We got Questlove and Nas. And
Usher, 50 Cent.
Usher. Wait, 50 Cent's in?
Yeah, he was in the very beginning.
Ringo Starr. Yeah.
Adam Levine.
Yeah, Adam Levine, of course.
Adam Levine humping himself
Yeah,
virtually.
he smacks his own ass. It's fucking awesome. No, but like the Ringo Starr line gets me the best because he's just like, he wrote a song about gay marriage. It's not legal right now. I'm like, dude, because I forgot it came out. Because I'm thinking like it feels so long ago now.
Yeah,
but it's like, it was like right when it happened, like right when it got legalized. So
it's 6 years ago now.
Yeah.
So, Pink, Emma Stone.
Emma Stone, yeah, she had a nice one.
Yeah, she did. That was a quick one too, though. But Justin Timberlake, of course.
Yeah.
He's more of a main.
Michael Bolton,
Chelsea Peretti.
So and Eric Andre.
Yeah, Eric Andre.
Will Forte.
That was a weird scene. Eric Andre and Chelsea Peretti scene.
Well, the whole the CMZ. I love the bit like the second time they do that because he's like Will Arnett has like the he has like the tumblers. He tapes them together and he starts like sipping out of everyone's tumbler. It's so fucking it's like, oh man. But yeah, that was clearly a rip on TMZ.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
It's oh my god, there's just so many really nicely crafted in real life scenarios. I guess that's a really weird way to say that, but that's what I got.
Well, it's like kind of like
inspired by real life events.
Yeah,
or brands and people. It just
it's the celebrity culture.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the This Is the End, where like everyone plays like a version of themselves.
Yeah,
like just like a parody version.
Fucking Hermione stole.
Hermione just stole all our shit.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh man, but like, yeah, that's a movie we should do later on
at some point. Yeah,
because like I love that one. With, like Channing Tatum's the Gimp.
Oh my god, yeah.
He's like, "Sup guys?" So Channing he takes off his sumo wrestler his luchador mask. Mm-hmm. He's like, "Sup guys?" How's it going? It's so
another
great.
thing from real life is that what's his face? Owen only has an iPod for his whole thing.
Yeah, that's like, I feel like that's a comment. I'm not sure if that's like if this is a real like actually happened to anyone. Like who could that have been like happened to? Like,
I don't know if it's anything, but I think it's more like just a jab at DJs in general because like they don't really need all the equipment they have nowadays. They really could only use an iPod and probably get away with it. That's the dig, I think.
I don't know anything about DJing.
Yeah.
So I don't want to stick my foot in some shit with anyone, but like I just watched Straight Outta Compton. So like Dre's the DJ.
Yeah.
And like he's got like all this shit. But like I wonder how much of that you actually need. Like for because like I know that like you like to make mashups live, you have to have like a it plays two different songs at the same time, and you have like a switch in the middle, and you can like build them up and remix and stuff. But like
that's if you're mixing live. Yes.
Yeah. Technology's so good now that you could literally just
probably
condense it down to like a board, like and that just carry it around with you.
I think that's what they're getting at. That's the dig on it. I think.
It's like I just hit play on an iPod.
Like say,
well, I think that's what pop stars do now because they don't have they just have a backing track.
Yeah, they got all these musicians that they're not even really going to use. Like, who is it? I mean, I guess I know they could say Justin Bieber or whatever when he was a thing. Did he ever really have musicians with him? I don't know this personally, but like I know.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, okay.
But like I think most pop stars like who's a pop star now?
We could go back to One Direction. We could do BTS.
Yeah, like all like the pop bands and like they I feel like they have in studio bands or like people who make beats in studio, but then they just play the backing track.
See
when they're live.
That's the whole point. They can just play that and get away with it.
Wow, how come I can not think? Like, okay, so like Billie Eilish, for example. Like, I bet Phineas is playing like keyboard live with her, but the speakers are playing like the like the bass and the drums and everything just back to back, like underneath everything. Well, she's still performing live. I don't want to like discredit like her talent or anything, but like the music part of it is pre-recorded. And like I don't really have an opinion on if that's cheaper or not. I think it still sounds the same to me. Yeah. So I don't really care. But some people, so I think some purists might be like offended by that, you know, like band purists.
Even some bands do, like, say they have multiple guitar tracks on like a song or something. They only have one guitarist, so they can still have another back, like a rhythm still just on the background.
Yeah,
like from their keyboardist or whatever. Like,
yeah, you could do a lot of stuff, and like that's what like the good thing about like technology does. Like you
can make it sound better live. I mean, it's still gonna sound the same. It'll still sound live enough. I mean,
yeah. Well, I listened to a couple like live like tracks that I listen to, and like they have like backing vocals or like pre-recorded, so like the vocals that like sound the same on the studio version they play live to kind of like add, because you know the singer is only one singer,
well,
so they play
the other bandmates sing backing.
No, but it like for this particular one that I'm thinking of, they just play because it sounds exactly the same from Okay. So maybe like the other musicians just don't want to sing or they can't sing or whatever.
Maybe.
I feel like every music biography has some point where the manager has been taking advantage of the artist and then gets fired. Because that happens exactly in Straight Outta Compton, like pretty much at the same exact point, right before like every shit hits the fan and they all split up and like they each have their own careers.
I haven't seen this movie, but yeah.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Oh, you got it, dude. It's so good.
I know. I just haven't seen it.
It kind of disappoints me because the first one is so good. Like Straight Outta Compton is so good, and then I feel like they tried to have like kind of like a cinematic universe with like the rap career or industry and stuff, because they did like All Eyes on Me with Tupac like a couple years later, and I think they were trying to remake Notorious with B.I.G. Who else? They could do like an Eminem. Well, 8 Mile is kind of like already.
8 Mile was basically him.
Yeah, but they could so they could do some shit with that. But I feel bad because it's like they fucked up with All Eyes on Me because apparently it wasn't that good. So that would have been cool to see like a cinematic universe with all the same actors. Like Lakeith Stanfield played Snoop Dogg in it. Oh, he's the guy from Get Out.
Yeah.
He plays Snoop Dogg.
Huh.
Yeah, it's cool.
That is very interesting.
Yeah, like, it was before he had like a career too. I'm like, hey, that's Lakeith. I'm like, that's so cool. Huh. So the oh boy, the dog shit pancakes.
I mean, yeah, that's
the breaking point for Owen.
Yeah,
you know.
He's like, nah, man.
I would be broken too. I would be like, dude, you fed us dog shit. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, like, because that's how you can tell. It's his fucked up way of finding out who his real friends are. So, I mean, like, yeah, it's a thing that you can do, but you gotta be like, there's probably a better way to do that than feeding him dog shit pancakes. Or
just make like a shitty batch of pancakes. Don't put dog shit in them. Put like too much salt in them or something.
Too much
like
baking soda or something.
Yeah, do some. Connor's a fucking idiot, man.
He's a fucking.
And that's like the whole thing. He's just an idiot, you know. And it's like I think it's commenting like, I can't think of anyone right now. But I feel like the celebrity culture has like kind of like just like idiots.
Yeah,
you know,
this movie comments on a lot of celebrity stuff. We've kind of established this already, but I mean, this is just another instance of it doing that in this movie.
And I like the bit at the end, kind of like at his lowest point, because I feel like first of all, the lowest point is like the easiest thing to point out in like any movie. I feel like because I'm like, oh, this is the lowest point, cool. Mm-hmm. But when Connor is like trying to draw the horses and stuff, I feel like that's like a comment on like. Is somebody who's found their niche and like they think they're like amazing. Yeah. Like so it's just like talented people aren't really talented at everything like they might think they are. So like looking at you actors who you think are singers.
He's got an ego problem.
Yeah.
Yes, he thinks he's the best at everything.
Yeah, well cuz they're so inflated cuz I'm so good at this one thing.
I must be good at everything.
I must be good at other stuff too, you know. So and he has the means and access to like do that stuff. Like that's what I feel like Ashley Tisdale, no offense to her or anything, I don't think she's just the best singer. Same thing with like Miranda Cosgrove and like that's why I'm kind of glad that like Freddie, what's his name,
Nathan Kress.
Nathan Kress. I'm sure. I'm good. I'm glad that he didn't really try to become like a star, like a music star or anything. Because like that's just the most annoying thing to me about like Disney stars and like Nickelodeon stars. They always want to have a music career.
No, it's not that they want it. I think they're kind of forced into it if they can. Because when they audition for these things, I'm pretty sure they have to be able to. They have to have like a singing audition and an acting audition. And if they can do both, they're pretty much automatically going to get something. That's why you see so much of that with Nickelodeon and Disney.
Oh, it all makes sense now.
Yeah. So that's why you see like all these people doing like, the Camp Rocks or whatever, or the High School Musicals or all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Like, I guess, yeah. I mean,
Disney did it first. But then Nickelodeon tried to follow with like Miranda Cosgrove.
Yeah, Victoria Justice.
And I guess
they missed out on Ariana Grande.
Drake Bell did it first. But
Drake Bell, yeah. But
yeah.
Yeah, but what was I gonna say?
Well, he can't remember.
I can't remember. Whatever.
It's okay. We'll come back to it, baby.
I feel like the paparazzi blocking Connor when the Maximus is dying, like that's got to be a Tobey Maguire thing, right? I feel like that's the Tobey Maguire thing.
No, he would have gotten mad. Connor didn't really get mad, did he?
No, he didn't get mad, but like it's the same setup though.
In a way, it is.
He's driving an SUV too. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like sort of...
I want it to be true. How about that?
Okay, calm down. Something I got here is okay. So another kind of rant we kind of want to get on is imagine how fucked up half of this movie would have been. You know how it's all social media heavy with like, them all getting on Connor's ass and everything, right? Imagine if TikTok was involved with this.
Yeah, I noticed that they were doing like YouTube at the beginning.
Yeah,
and it's no, it would definitely be like Instagram Reels or TikTok.
Just
or something.
Imagine how fucked that would have been nowadays.
Yeah.
It's only 6 years later. Like, holy shit.
World is different, man.
It's not different. It's just even more involved than we already were back 6 years ago.
Well, that there would be a bit of like him trying to do like a dance on TikTok with Charlie D'Amelio or something.
Then he'd be forced to do the donkey roll, and then he would be like, no.
Like that's what it would be like. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I love how like they all the celebrities look up to the Style Boys, and they're just like they were like the original, like the OGs, and I'm just like you're talking like it's just so stupid. It's like you're talking like they're NWA, So basically, Connor's whole arc in this movie is just like he needs to learn to embrace the past and like just be a better person in general, or like accept that he isn't the star all the time, and and like that's why I like Owen. He's my favorite character in the movie because he's like the voice of reason. Mm-hmm. he also has a few good jokes. He's like Parent Trap, but yeah. So like, yeah, I just like how like he's able to kind of break through to Connor at the last moment, even though he tries throughout the whole entire movie, and like that's Connor's arc. He's supposed to like so like it's funny. It's like it's just a stupid comedy is able to like weave in like a hero's journey kind of thing. It's like, man, it works. It works for every movie,
It really does, and that's most movies nowadays anyway. But
I can't think of really any movies that like don't follow this. Maybe like. I'm looking on my shelf right now, like maybe mid-90s by Jonah Hill. That's just kind of like a day in the life movie.
Never saw it.
Oh, it's so good. Well, I relate to it mostly because me and my friends used to skate all the time when we were kids.
Yes.
Like, it's about skateboarding.
Yes.
It's like, it's fucking awesome. And I'm so stupid because I never like filmed anything. And like, that feels like that would be like my thing, right? It's just like I had the camera. I don't know why I never filmed it.
I don't know. Maybe you were self-conscious or something. I don't know. Let's see. Oh my god. So I was looking at a few of the other lines here that I wrote down from the movie. And all right, he's a guy who punches him in the nuts to remind him where he came from.
Yes, dude.
It's so funny.
I wonder. Well, I wouldn't put it past like one celebrity person having that. It's just like remind you where you came from.
Yeah, you can't be up there all the time. Yeah. You gotta come down.
You gotta be humble.
Spotted leaving Club Fuck in New York City.
Dude.
Oh my god. There's flatlining again. You're still in the Wu-Tang.
All right, so that whole scene had to have been improvised because it goes on way too long. But it's just like, or you can be like RZA, he came out with a solo album, but he was still in the Wu-Tang. Or you can be like GZA, he was in the.
It just kept repeating. It's like, oh God, just come on.
It's like we're all Tom Petty. You're Tom Petty. I'm Tom Petty. He's Tom Petty.
And
together we're Tom. No, we're the Heartbreakers. We're Tom Petty.
Oh God, that scene. There's so many memorable moments in this movie, and it's just a fun comedy to watch. It's one of the better comedies to come out in recent years, like Game Night or like
other ones.
Yes, there are other ones. Believe it or not,
I'm just terrible. See, I'm terrible at remembering anything.
Well, We're the Millers, 2013. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Whiplash is kind of a dark comedy.
It's a very dark comedy. Let's see.
See, now there aren't any like straight up comedies anymore. They're always like action comedies. Like they're always like Ant-Man and Deadpool. Yeah. So it's like it's kind of gotten absorbed into different genres. So you have like horror comedy, like Evil Dead 2.
You don't have a classic, Adam Sandler movie anymore or something like that.
Yeah, I miss these kinds of movies,
I don't miss Adam Sandler movies, but
I miss Adam Sandler at his peak in like 94. But like,
I like the last good one he did was Grown Ups. That's the last good one I liked.
That was 2010. It was 12 years ago.
I know.
And Grown Ups 2 sucked. I hated it.
It did. I did like what's that most recent movie Adam Sandler did? The kind of serious one.
Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems. That was so good.
He's like one of those actors. He's like a Jim Carrey, where like he has some acting chops,
And we should review that one too. Fuck.
Yeah,
I don't know how we haven't.
We're
done
coming
that
up
one
with a bunch of stuff that we could do.
We've already done We're the Millers and Game Night, by the way, on our old podcast. If you want to listen to those.
Yeah. Were those both in season 3? No. Game Night was season 1, and then
We're the Millers was season 2, I believe.
Why do we not put them in the comedy?
It might have been season 3. It might have been season 3 actually, because we wanted to branch out at that point.
Yeah.
But like, because we were like getting in a rut after like.
Yeah, we're just like we're doing all like our favorite movies. We should like branch out to like other movies.
Yeah, and that's hopefully what we're gonna try to do here on this podcast. But I think we're trying to stick to relevant movies on this podcast, which I don't know how relevant this one is, but it's relevant for times. That's how we're getting at it right now, like the times of celebrities and all that stuff right now.
Well, now we're in a different type of celebrity because now we have the entirely social media celebrity instead of the pop star.
YouTubers were one thing. Now it's TikTokers and it's all that.
Yeah.
Twitch streamers and all that kind of stuff, man. It's crazy.
I feel like we're not quite at the stage where TikTokers are like becoming superstars, like music wise or like movie wise. But I feel like we had a few people that broke through like Vine, like
I miss Vine,
like Shawn Mendes and Tori Kelly to a lesser extent, and David Dobrik, he's like a pretty big YouTube celebrity now. So I feel like we had a few people there, but like the biggest ones are like Bella Poarch, Charlie D'Amelio, obviously. Who else? Like, I don't really know. A lot of people went viral for TikToks, but they're not viral people,
No.
I feel like
they're a viral infection, but
okay, I won't argue with you there. But I feel like it's TikTok is kind of bringing back to like the roots of YouTube, where it's like dumb shit goes viral.
Yeah, but hey, that's what passes for entertainment these days, which it does apparently. Hey, why not?
I don't know. I find it charming where it's just like it's just dumb shit.
It is dumb shit, and that's kind of what Vine was too, to an extent. So I mean, it was dumb shit.
Yeah, but you can actually have what we're trying to do. For this podcast, we're trying to have a career on TikTok with Seen It Before Cast. Go check us out on TikTok, please. But yeah, so like you can have a serious kind of like business account on there as well as having this dumb shit come up.
Yes.
So it's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's a luxury that we wouldn't have had even 6-7 years ago.
Yeah,
at this point, like you could probably do it, but you wouldn't be getting the amount of traffic you get nowadays. So
I mean, like we've seen a lot of success in TikTok. In like I've been on YouTube for a while and I haven't like seen like a really big number. I gotta really crack at that.
Yeah, it's harder on YouTube, I think.
Yeah,
you gotta.
It's not like how it was. You know,
No, not at all.
you had to be there early, and you have to have. It's like you have to post consistently and have consistently great content and be able to engage with your audience. And these are just kind of social media rules, but like, you know, rules that Connor doesn't really follow in the movie because he's just kind of like, look at me, I'm Connor. You know. Anyway, complete topic change. One thing I want to talk about is, that's a penis.
Yes, that was the next thing I was going to talk about. So you see this girl is flashing her titties at one point after this serious conversation with all three of them in the limo, and then she gets pushed out of the way.
Yeah,
and fucking Judd Apatow's dick just comes.
That's Judd Apatow?
That's Judd Apatow. Yeah.
That makes the scene so much better. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, there's no way that's a fake penis.
Yeah, no.
Because it's like there's no, you don't see like the prosthetic where they could have hid like the real one or anything. So that's a real penis, and that's Judd Apatow's penis.
Yep.
Oh my god. Yeah. But the best part is when he starts like handling it. When he's like, did he get did Andy Samberg like autograph his penis?
Yes. Well, it's so weird, but like, yeah, that's pretty on par for this movie, honestly.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah,
man,
dude.
that guy, you know, he makes really long movies, but he makes some pretty good cameos though.
Yeah, honestly.
All right, so maybe we should talk about the finale of the movie. Well, first of all, the impression of Jason Segel was perfect.
Oh my god, yeah.
Sarah Marshall.
Because
Because I just binge watch How I Met Your Mother. I'm just like, dude, you fucking nailed it, Andy. Fucking great.
What watch is this now? How many times?
6.
That's it?
What's yours?
I'm only 4, but yeah.
You're on 4. That's it? Those are rookie numbers.
No, I thought you were like way high. I thought you were like 8 or 9 at this point.
Nah, I mean, it is my most watched show, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe that and like, no, that's it. Yeah, Malcolm in the Middle. Maybe I think that's on 4 or 5.
Yeah, I still haven't gone 1 on that.
Malcolm in the Middle is so fucking good, dude.
I know.
It's like the last like truly like in my opinion truly great TV show that like didn't like drop off. You know. Other than Breaking Bad, because Breaking Bad's perfect.
You talking sitcom then?
Sitcom, yeah. Yeah, I think that's like the one great sitcom that I've seen.
Okay.
Can't think of any other ones.
All right, let's
because
get
How I
off
Met Your Mother, season 9.
Yeah, I know. All right,
Anyway, the finale. Finale is great. It's bring back everyone. Everyone's having a great time. You got incredible thoughts.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you got 6 minutes at the beginning to do one Style Boy song and one Kind of For Real song. And then he had to choose because then they got cut down to 3 minutes. And it's like, what am I going to choose? We know what he's going to choose.
Yeah. Well, because we saw like the big apology to Lawrence, and they you know, it's kind of fun to see them like all 3 of the Style Boys. Like it's weird because it feels like a legendary thing, but it's just like in the movie though. It feels like heartwarming. It's like, oh, these guys are back together again, even though we never saw them together in the first place.
They're back together, and then with Michael Bolton there, and then their manager on the saxophone.
Tony. All right, so here's a small thing. I'm not sure if it's real or not, but I did catch something. He plays like do 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 do. He plays like 4 of those, and I don't know. It sounded to me like that was like his saxophone saying Tony 4 times. I may be wrong. I'm probably wrong about that, but that just sounds like it'd be awesome.
That's interesting
if they included that.
I didn't even think about that, but like that's an interesting thought. Incredible thought.
An incredible thought. Interesting.
And now that we're wrapping full circle with incredible thoughts, yeah. So what do you want to? You have anything else to say about the end of this movie?
Okay, I just want to bring up one more thing. When Andy when Connor starts singing like "Finest Girl I Ever Met in My Whole Life," he was like, knew she was a freak when she started talking. She said, "I'm a style boy for life." It's so epic, though.
Yeah, yeah. Like the music drops and it's like, oh,
it's like, oh, that's goes. So cool, dude. Yeah. So it just feels like. It gave like that kind of fake because this is a fake band.
Yes.
But it gave that kind of like fake or that like feeling where it's like, oh, shit's gonna happen. Together. Yeah.
Like, it's a whole thing that even happens in real life. Like things come back together, like not reboots, but like reunion specials.
Yeah.
Like say the Friends thing that happened, or I guess what's another thing that came back?
Harry Potter for a little bit.
Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts, even, and then the Harry Potter 20th anniversary special.
Yeah.
Then there's so many other things. Why can't we think right now?
I don't know, man. It hasn't been a long day either. I just don't.
It's been a long day. It's been a long.
All right, because you've been up
long
since
time
4 a.m.
and been
earlier.
working for the past 8 days straight. Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm a little out. So I think I'm relying on you mainly here. But yeah. So since we're bringing this full circle here, which with our incredible thoughts, let's
take two.
What do you want? Yeah. What do you want to give this movie, Danny?
Let's see. We keep seeing solid movies, and I feel like I'm the 80 guy. You know, I fucking hate that all the movies that I see, they always come down. It's an 80, but yeah, it's an 80.
That's not surprising for you.
Okay, well, look, it's right in the sweet spot. A lot of movies that we review are just in the sweet spot for me, where it's like it's good, it's solid. It's not like amazing. Like I don't know what's an amazing movie. Rocky, like, Hereditary. You know, it's not like one of those where it's like it blows me away, but it's really
Knight.
Dark Knight. Yeah,
It's right on the pot.
That's right.
Your pile right there.
we got. No,
Never mind.
No, definitely not. No,
Well,
Mad Max Fury Road. You know.
okay, there we go. Anyway,
But it's not bad like Mama or
yeah.
no. Well, this isn't gonna work because I only buy movies that I genuinely like. So maybe Star Trek Into Darkness. That's one I own that I used to like. Now I don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's not bad.
Or you just bought The Green Knight.
The Green Knight, yeah, that one. Listen, if you like The Green Knight, which I know it's very acclaimed and stuff, it's like The Witch for me. I just fucking hate it.
Yeah, you can't do Robert Eggers stuff.
It's not Robert Eggers though.
I know, but it's
it's the same style. Though,
it's his style.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I just don't like it. I'm scared to watch The Lighthouse because I hear it's so great. And you liked it, right?
I liked it. Yes.
Yeah. So
I didn't love it, but I liked it.
All right. Well, I'll probably hate it then.
Yes.
Because this is Robert Eggers.
But anyway, so you're gonna get an 80.
I gave it an 80. Yep.
This is probably my third or fourth time seeing this movie. It's still entertaining. I still laugh every time, like at all these jokes. And you know, I'm probably gonna give it like an 82, 83. So like it's still up there.
Yeah.
But it's got heart, this movie. And it's got heart, it's got comedy, it's got penis, it's got
Judd Apatow's penis. That's something right there.
yeah. It's got turtles.
Oh, it's got turtles.
It's got Maximus.
Maximus, yeah, MVP of the movie, to be honest.
Too bad he dies. Maximus 2 comes in.
I like to believe that's Maximus reincarnated. Just saying.
Yeah, and all the cameos, they're great. The mockumentary style is great. Like you don't see too many mockumentaries nowadays, like movie wise. And
I can't think of any other ones. Spinal Tap.
Yeah.
Oh, American Animals. That wasn't really that was a dramatic documentary or mockumentary where they had actors playing while talking to the thing. But
But yeah, that's where I want to put it. I want to put it in 82, 83. It's original for what it is. It mimics real life in a way, and it finds an original way to incorporate different, modern styles of social media and celebrity weirdness, and I guess a look into the fall from grace from celebrities and how it can happen. You can't get too high on yourself, or the highs are high, the lows are really low, like that whole thing.
Yeah, well, his whole speech at the end was just like, when you're at your high, don't be an asshole about it. And we're just like, great advice, Connor. Thank you.
Perfect. Well, we are Seen It Before. You can find us on Instagram and TikTok with the handle at Seen It Beforecast. That's SCENE. Yeah, Seen It Before cast. I'm Dan.
Okay, I'm Danny. Well, you're like always off and on with your social media.
Yeah.
You do when you feel like it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Danny. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Danny_Was. Actually, forget Twitter. I don't like Twitter. I'm not going to use it anymore. So you can find me on Instagram at Danny_Was or my YouTube channel, which is just Danny Was. Pay attention to the socials for the next podcast. I At this rate, I really don't know what's coming up next, and I say that every time because our schedule is so fucked.
Yeah, our schedule's been a little fucky lately, but you know what? That's only on our end, not on your end. Not what you're seeing.
You don't have to worry
about it. We're a fucking mess.
Yeah, but you'll. I mean, you're seeing through the cracks right now. But.
If you know us, you know we're a fucking mess. But if you don't, now you know we're a fucking mess.
If you know me, no, you don't.
But yeah, so it's been an honor as normal, and we'll see you next week.